Hi crafty friends. Today I want to do a quick little video, I guess, sharing my thoughts on um, my Stamping Up journey so far. So I'm sorry about my hair, friends. I'm just about to get it done today and I didn't want to wait until after I got back from the hairdresser because it's going to be late and I have a lot to do today. So I just wanted to post this regardless. So I hope you're having a good day, and I just want to share a few thoughts because I have been with Stamping Up now for 6 months. It's been quite the journey. As many of you probably know, I had been with Close to My Heart for 10 years, and that had been a fabulous 10 years. I really enjoyed being a maker with Close to My Heart. I enjoyed the journey and I enjoyed the community. The things that I loved about being a maker, as opposed to just being a customer and buying lots of different sorts of products. The reason why I was a maker, and it's the same reason I'm a demonstrator, is because I love the community. First and foremost, apart from anything else, I absolutely love the community, the Stamping Up community, the friends that I have made online mostly, and also within my teams. We just spend lots of time together crafting, and I absolutely love it. So that's number one for me. The second reason why I decided to become a maker is, of course, because I get a discount. And becoming a maker and now as a demonstrator, I get lots of training, lots of events, lots of sorts of things that are available only as a maker. So they're the reasons why I decided, and I was quite happy with my decision. But then Close to My Heart closed, and that was really tough. They closed in April of this year, and I had only ever been with Close to My Heart. I wasn't with any other direct selling company before, and I really thought I wasn't going to continue with another papercraft company. I had more or less decided that I was going to go out on my own, just buy the products elsewhere maybe. I didn't know much about Stamping Up. Sorry, I've just kicked the camera. Sorry about that, friends. I decided I was probably just going to go out on my own. That really being confined into the rules and regulations of a company really wasn't suiting me. Now, excuse me, friends, I'm just going to turn on my does that make any difference? Yeah, it does. Yeah, let's put that on. Yeah, let's make it a little bit better. Why not? That's what I decided. They were preconceived ideas. And then Stamping Up put together an offer for former Close to My Heart makers. And in essence, it gave me 12 months to see what the company was like, to try out Stamping Up. And myself and lots of other people decided to go over to Stamping Up and really trial the company and the products, that kind of thing, for 12 months. And I thought, well, let's go with Stamping Up. Let's see what it brings. And I didn't really have high hopes. I thought that because I was so in love with Close to My Heart products, I love their papers, I love their stamps, I just loved everything about them. I loved the events that I was part of. I loved the kits that they had. They catered for memory keeping and card making, which I love because primarily I am a memory keeper. So I thought, Stamping Up, it's a card making company. What does it bring for me? I thought, no, I'll just give it a shot. Wow, how wrong could a person be, friends? I am happy to report I was so wrong about Stamping Up. I am all in, totally in love with Stampin' Up. They are an amazing company. I love their ethos. It's quite similar to Close to My Heart. They are a really giving company. So I'm quite happy there. And my 12 months is sort of progressing, and I'm quite happy with that as well. About the products, because those of you who know me know I love stamps and papers. That is my craft thing. If you give me some stamps and some papers, you will make me a happy person, and that's all I really need. So I am in love with both of those things. Now let me show you some papers. The papers are just as good, or no, I'm not going to compare them, friends. No, we're not going to do that. I love the papers. Let's forget about Close to My Heart now. They no longer exist. Let's talk about what Stampin' Up has to offer. So excuse me while I come closer to the camera and show you some things. So Stampin' Up offer 12 by 12 designer series papers. They offer 12 by 12 color families. Can't remember the lingo just yet. I think, yeah, family combinations or something of plain coloured cardstock. The cardstock does not have a white core. It's the same colour all the way through. So when you used to cut into Close to My Heart's cardstock, there would be a white core. So things like paper tearing and things like that I love to do, and distressing, that kind of thing, that was not available. However, Stampin' Up, being the amazing company they are, have taken on board a lot of what Close to My Heart was doing, and they're bringing in a range of two-toned paper cardstock, which is the true color, and then on the other side a lighter shade. So they were not previously carrying that. They are going to bring in a range of two-toned cardstock. They do have a small sample available now, which was released on the 4th of September. So you can check that out on my online store, and all of these links will be in the description. So they have listened to make demonstrators. Get the lingo right, Julie. So they have listened to demonstrators, and they are offering that, and that really impresses me. They are a company that listens. They have a suggestion box on their website for demonstrators to suggest things, and a lot of things that they do bring in are requests. So I'm really quite impressed by that. That impresses me. So that's the 12 by 12, and then they have a 6 by 6 range of designer series papers. And they also have an A4 size of the cardstock, and that's primarily because they were primarily a card making company, but now they are embracing scrapbooking, and we'll talk a little bit about that later on if I remember. So the papers, let me show you. This is one of my favorites at the moment, and you can see by my dress actually that I like this kind of thing. So look at this print, friends, and look at what I'm wearing. I didn't plan that. How funny is that? So they have absolutely beautiful patterns. I'm really in love. You can't see, friends, but I've got 2 packs of might even be 3 packs of this wildly flowering papers. So these are available for 12 months. They're in the 12-month catalogue, and I've been doing a lot of projects with that particular paper. Hang on, my face is getting closer, and now it's far away. You can tell I've been spending a lot of time with little ones. So also there's another paper pack called, what are we calling that? Friends, let's have a look. What is this called? No, Take to the Skies. So there's like a cut apart sort of thing. which is very similar to what Close to My Heart had in some of their paper packs. And then this is a really good one. I bought this one because I do a lot of traveling and a lot of travel scrapbooks. So there you go. So this would be, how good would this be on a layout? So I find, even though a lot of these papers were designed for a card making, I'm using them beautifully with my memory keeping, my scrapbooking. So don't be afraid to dig into the range at Stampin' Up. If you're only a scrapbooker, we are well and truly catered for at Stampin' Up. Another thing, of course, is the stamps. Now, this is quite the journey story, friends. I love the Close to My Heart stamps because they were clear photopolymer. I think I'm getting the wording right. Stamps. They were very, very clear. You put them on a clear block and you could see through them. And so when you were stamping, made everything really, really simple. Stampin' Up has very, very similar stamps. So they have, let's get the lingo right. So they have that's it. Photopolymer with Stampin' Up. I can't remember what it was with Close to My Heart. I've got a lot on my mind, friends. So these are the clear stamps. Can you see? So when you're stamping with them, you can see through them. You pop them on a block and you can see through them. It's what I'm familiar with. And the designs are sensational. I'm so happy. So this is Garden Meadow, friends. We've got a fence, wheelbarrow, some little chickies here, and some watering can florals, sort of greenery, that kind of thing. All of these could be used on a scrapbook page. In fact, they have been. I have used them on a scrapbooking page. Another thing that's really good about their stamps, actually I'll get to that in a minute. I'm hopping all over the place. I just want to continue talking about these stamps because these are important. So these I really, really love. That was never going to be a question about these. I love the clear because I can see, and these photopolymers don't need a foam cushion on the bottom like the Close to My Heart stamps did. So I can actually use these without a foam insert, which is absolutely amazing. It's a game changer for me, because I have actually purchased the Stampin' Up glass mat and I do all of my crafting on that. It's absolutely sensational surface to stamp on, to craft on. I have a trestle table as my desk because my craft room is technically our second bedroom. We are more a 1-bedroom unit nowadays with the craft room instead of a 2-bedroom unit. But technically, just in case in future years our grandchildren want to come and stay for a week or something, I'm going to need to disassemble my craft room, my tables, and put them away and have beds in here. So that is the reason why I don't have a fixed table in my craft room. And so the trestle tables, the plastic trestle tables, I'm hoping you're understanding what I mean by those. That surface is not great to craft on. I don't like it. I used to craft on the Versamats from Close to My Heart, and I still do when I'm stamping. Sometimes when I'm using my Close to My Heart stash, I pop the Versamats on, but the glass mat from Stampin' Up is much larger and it has a shiny surface. It has a great surface for doing all sorts of mixed medias on there. So I use that, and I don't need to have a foam base for my stamps. So the surprising thing, friends, is I love cling stamps. Love them. Never, ever, ever thought I would use them. Saw them in the Stampin' Up catalogue I had seen other Stampin' Up demonstrators using them, going, no, they're not for me. Sorry, I'm not going to use them. I'll only order photopolymer stamps. Well, like all statements that I throw out there without any research was completely wrong. I absolutely love these cling stamps. I probably love them more, dare I say this, friends, I probably love them more than I love the photopolymer stamps. There is two reasons why. Well, actually, it just goes down to one reason. The stamps have like a cushion. Can you see that cushion there, friends? So you've got this inbuilt cushion which stamps the image. That really, really detailed image comes out absolutely perfectly stamped on a cling stamp. You don't have to have any worries at all about what sort of impression you're going to make with your stamp. A lot of times with the close to my heart stamps, I have to really, really, really ink up. My stamping technique had to be on point. And that's fine. I got used to it. You just get used to what you have and you don't know any different. But having looked at these cling stamps, they're absolutely sensational. And as a result, because of this little foam insert and because they are cling rubber, I guess, I'm just sort of repeating what I have picked up, and so it may not be completely true, but what I have learned is that the red rubber in the cushion means that the images that they design for these cling stamps can be a lot more detailed. I mean, look at that. That's a tree ring. I use this stamp all the time. I use it on my scrapbooking layouts all the time. I use them on my cards as a background texture. Really, really lovely. I've used them on tags as well. So I absolutely love it. And so a lot of my stamps are now cling stamps. So they're easy to put together. You do need a little bit of assembly, but they are easy to put together. So don't be afraid of that. They are worth the effort, and I absolutely adore using them. They go on the clear blocks, and there's absolutely no problems about placement because you've got this image on the top. So you just pop your block over the top like that, and you just stamp it. And there's absolutely no problems about placement, and there's no problems about the image coming out clear. So as we're going on to 17 minutes, I'm going to rush along to the next thing that I love about Stampin' Up. I love the dies, which used to be the thin cuts in Close to My Heart. They are called dies with Stampin' Up. Now you can buy the stamp set and you can buy the die set separately. So you don't have to, they are designed to go together, and that's what's called a bundle. So if you're buying the stamp set and you're buying the die set, it's called a bundle. So you buy that. But a lot of the dies are standalone. In fact, I have bought standalone dies. I have not bought the stamp set. I have bought the standalone dies. I'll show you. So these are the Christmas dies, are handcrafted elements dies, and they go with a stamp set, but I bought them as standalone. And so you see, you don't need a stamp set. These are really great little Christmas ornaments. And also on the dies, they have extras. So I'm guessing that this would have been a stamp set, and maybe this would have been a stamp set. But they've also got these outline shapes that are great for sentiments to go on, or little journal spots in your scrapbooking. So they can they have extra bits, not just matching the stamps in the dies. And can you see, okay, so let's take this out, Julie. Let's not make your friends look. Sorry, friends, I haven't taken off this one. So this one is I'm guessing, can you see that? Okay, so I'm just guessing because I haven't seen the stamp set to this one, but I'm just guessing that that was a stamp set. But you could cut that out. You don't need the stamp set for that one. You could cut that out and use it as a little embellishment. Oh, how gorgeous is that? So you can buy the stamps and the dies separately. So I'll just show you one more. Where is the other one I wanted to show you? Okay, so this stamp set is the Wild Ferns. I love it. I actually bought it because I love the texture, and I have ferns. We're growing tree ferns. So the tree ferns in our house, in our garden, have their own little story, and they're going to have their own scrapbook layout. Also, we live quite near some beautiful hills, the Dandenong Ranges, and we go up there a lot, and they're full of ferns. So I have a lot of photos with ferns and tree ferns and things in them, so I knew I would use them. So they come with all of these. Where are we? Is it two-sided? Okay, no. I'm just thinking on the run here. So I actually put in a magnet sheet. They don't come with magnet sheets, so I actually popped my dies on a magnet sheet. So I'm just actually trying to resurrect them so I can show you this on camera. So I'm not sure how this is going to work, but the stamps in this stamp set, the dies that match the stamp set would be sort of like these fern. Well, this is not working, friends. So that one there is a fern stamp. This one here is a fern stamp. So let's have a look, friends. Let's see how we can do this. So these two don't belong to a stamp, but I've used them, as you can probably see, I've used them heaps as borders. How gorgeous. No, maybe, yeah. So I've used them as borders. And also there is these three little dies aren't matching any stamps, but they're extras, I guess you could call them. And that's why I love the bundles. I love the dies. Okay, I think we're heading on to 22 minutes. Let's see, I have written down some things. Let's see if I've missed anything. Oh, the blocks. Okay, so I haven't got any, I didn't bring any out, but the blocks, actually I have got some. If you just bear with me for one moment. Yes, here we go. Nothing like shooting on the fly. So I'm not sure whether you can see that, but the blocks have a rounded edge and they're all round. Now, friends, I don't know if you know, but I have rheumatoid arthritis, and particularly in my hands, I have had a lot of pain. It's under control at the moment, but that's because I had quite a lot of steroids. But I will have to go off those steroids. So there's no guarantee when that pain's going to come back. So these blocks, they fit my hands really perfectly. They are awesome for me with that kind of disability, I guess you could say, and they're good. My little granddaughter has played with them. She's 3, and I have let her in my craft room under supervision, of course. And she finds them easy to touch as well. So I love the clear blocks. There's a great, so the colour palette with Stampin' Up. Now let's see, I've got this, here we go. So it has Stampin' Up has a very, very large colour palette and actually a large product range. That is one of their strengths. So okay, so can you see all of these colours, friends? And in the catalogue, there's actually a colour wheel, which is awesome. But there's also pages here. I don't know if you can see. So it just offers the products that are available. So they're the colour families. They do colour families, and this is called, what is this one called? Regals. This is called Regals. So there's stamps on offer and all sorts of things. So I absolutely love the colour range, really enjoying it and enjoying the large range, because you don't have to buy everything. As a demonstrator even, I'm not ever going to stock everything, but my favourites are there, and things that I know other people are using and liking, things that are on trend. I know I can get really easily, so I really, really like that. Okay, that's the 6x6, 6x, that's it. That's the last thing, and then I promise I will go. And I don't know where I have put my 6x6 papers. Yes, I put them away. Who would know, friends? I actually put something away. I'm not going to show you the rest of my craft room because it's an absolute disaster. I've been doing lots of filming and making and things like that because we're going away on holidays for 3 weeks very shortly. And I wanted to have some things to show you while I was away. So I'm busy filming and creating and all sorts of things, and my craft room's a complete disaster, so I'm not going to show you, but I did put this away. So I like the 6x6 papers. I am using them in my scrapbook layouts. There's nothing, used to cut down papers to 6x6 size anyway, quite a lot. So that's no different. I just use the actual 6x6. What I'm loving and what I'm really surprised I'm loving, and I didn't think I would, are these kind of scenes, 6x6 scene papers, I guess. I think this is Thoughtful Wishes. I'm not, or could be Meandering Meadows. Hang on, let's have a look if I've got a, let's have a look. Do I have a, so this one is Meandering Meadows, friends. So on one side is this, and you have 4 of these, 4 designs of it, 4 of each design in a packet, and on the other side is something like a texture or a bit plainer. So these scene ones are just divine, and I have actually been using them. I've used them on my scrapbook pages as little accents. They're great. You cut them down to 3x3s or 2x2s, and you just use them as accents. Really fab. And I've been obviously using them as they're designed on cards as well, and I've done some samples which I will pop up on my Facebook page while I'm away. And I'm really surprised that I love those. It's a product that I didn't actually think that I would like, but wanting to be open-minded, friends, I bought a few things that I thought I might not like, which, you know, the cling stamps included, and blown away. One more thing, then I promise I'll go. This is really long. I'm so sorry, friends. I love the kits. Absolutely blown away, amazed with the kits. Let me have a look and see if I can grab one quickly. I'm still here, friends. Okay. Stampin' Up have a sensational, phenomenal kit range, and they've actually just released scrapbooking kits too. They've got 4 scrapbooking kits. Their very, very first ever scrapbooking kit offering, all available online on my online store. But the kits are phenomenal. So they're just beautifully designed. There are card kits. So this is a card kit. It involves no stamping. So when you're sitting there at the football, at the tennis, at the dance lessons, at the practice, at the rehearsals, guess what? You can take that. It comes in a little box, And everything you need is in there to craft and make beautiful cards, beautiful projects. It's like knitting except for paper craft, and who doesn't love that? It could go in your caravan. It could be used with your children, your grandchildren. They are great gifts. I will be giving these out as gifts to young people I know. School holidays, fun. Are you having your grandchildren over? Do you have children? Order them a kit and do it with them. So easy to do. So I love the kits. The kits can be made as is, or you could bling them up. And I am going to be doing lots and lots of YouTube videos on the kits, and I will do one of the standard, and then I will bling up. And then also there's a lot of people, a lot of demonstrators who are former Close to My Heart makers who have designed fantastic scrapbook pages, scrapbook layouts with the leftover things from the kits too. So there's lots of creativity in the kits. You can have that, so they are suitable for beginner crafters and for more experienced crafters. So there's just so much that Stampin' Up offers that I did not know about and that I absolutely love. So I think you can, I think you're getting my message, friends. Completely blown away by Stampin' Up. I'm so glad I joined as a demonstrator, and I really did not expect to have this response. I did not expect to be sitting here 6 months after joining going, I just thought I'd go ho-hum, you know, I got a few more craft supplies, but you know, I really didn't expect to buy many craft supplies either, because I had or have got lots of Close to My Heart stamps and things. And what I say to you, if you're in the same boat, that you have a craft room or a cupboard, or you have lots of things, use your stash. And that's what I'm doing as well. I'm doing stash busting videos as well with my papers and my stamps and things from Close to My Heart. However, I am updating. I'm using new stuff as well. I'm buying new because it updates. And as crafters, we love new, don't we? We absolutely love to look at the new. So you can do both. You can use your stash, you know, things that you have there already that you invested in and you spent money on, but you can also use the fabulous Stampin' Up products. So that's the end of this very, very long message. I could talk for hours about Stampin' Up. I'm really passionate about this company, about the products, and about this paper crafting journey that I am on with them. I hope you've enjoyed my little musings and my showings and tellings and my showing you why. I hope you've enjoyed this. I would absolutely love it and be really honored if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a new passion for growing this channel, and I'd really love it. It would help me to grow if you would subscribe and you'd like the video, you'd tell your friends and you'd share, and you'd bring them on over to my papercraft community. So everyone, have an absolutely fabulous day. There's going to be more videos. I'm not sure how many I'm going to get done before I go away, but on my Facebook page, Julie's Papercraft, I'll have that in the description as well. I will be having, I will be scheduling lots of posts for while I'm away. And then when I come back, I will be full of beans and ready to craft and get on into the Christmas season. So I hope you have a great day, everyone. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye.